Welcome, dreamers and doers, to English Odyssey, where words become wings and fluency fuels freedom. Today's journey isn't just about grammar, it's about rewriting your destiny. By the end of this video, you'll hold the blueprint to a life where English isn't just a skill, but a superpower. Ready to begin? Let's ignite your revolution. The brutal truth about time. You're sitting there thinking, I'll start tomorrow. But let's dissect this lie. Every year, the average person spends 164 hours on social media, time enough to master conversational English. Imagine trading mindless scrolling for 20 daily minutes of focused learning. In 6 months, you'd complete War and Peace in English. Time isn't slipping away. You're handing it to distractions. Take Hiroto, a 45-year-old sushi chef from Osaka. For years, he blamed his age for poor English. Then he audited his week: 14 hours of TV, 9 hours gaming. He replaced just 30 minutes daily with TED Talks and language apps. In 18 months, he opened a fusion restaurant in Melbourne, guiding tourists in fluent English. Your phone has a screen time tracker. Check it now. Those 3 hours daily, that's 1,095 hours yearly. Enough to go from hello to negotiating business contracts. Install app blockers during your golden hours, 6 to 8 a.m. Use the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of intense study, 5-minute break. Time mastery isn't a talent, it's a war against complacency. The neuroscience of fluency. When you learn apple, your brain's hippocampus fires. When you smell an apple while learning the word, the piriform cortex joins the party. This is multisensory encoding, the secret weapon polyglots use. Dr. Maria, a neurologist in Barcelona, scanned bilingual brains. Those who learn through immersion, cooking classes in English, watching films without subtitles, developed thicker grey matter in language regions. Their secret? They didn't just study English, they lived it. Create a neurotic routine. Shower with an English podcast blasting label household items with sticky notes. Sing in English during chores, even badly. Your brain's plasticity peaks when you're uncomfortable. That cringy karaoke night, it's forging neural highways. The 5 trauma blocks. Killing your progress. I sound stupid. People will laugh. These aren't fears. They're psychological wounds from past shame. Meet Lila from Mumbai. Her British school teacher mocked her accent at 12. At 30, she still froze during Zoom calls. Therapy revealed her block wasn't English. It was the belief that mistakes equal humiliation. Her breakthrough came through shadow work. She recorded herself reading Harry Potter aloud, played it while staring at her reflection, repeating, "My voice matters." Joined a Toastmasters group for non-natives. Within a year, she led UN workshops. Your accent isn't a flaw. It's proof you speak more languages than critics. Wealth, English, and the global economy. Did you know bilinguals earn 10 to 15% more on average? But this isn't just about corporate jobs. Rafael, a Venezuelan farmer, learned agricultural English via YouTube. He now exports organic cocoa to Whole Foods, negotiating directly instead of relying on brokers. His secret? Niche vocabulary. While competitors knew crop, he mastered terms like fair trade certification and soil pH balance. The internet democratized opportunity. Filipino virtual assistants charging $40 per hour for legal English Nigerian authors, self-publishing on Amazon, Kindle, Ukrainian coders, out-earning local doctors via Upwork. Your dictionary is a treasure map. Every technical term you learn, e.g., blockchain, sustainable sourcing, is a shovel to dig your gold. The dark side of language learning apps. Duolingo's OWL isn't cute. It's a dopamine dealer. These apps gamify learning, but often teach useless phrases. The elephant wears a hat. A 2023 MIT study found app users retained just 12% of vocabulary after 6 months. Why? No emotional connection. Contrast this with Ahmed from Cairo. He binge-watched Breaking Bad with English subtitles, pausing to mimic Walter White's intonation. 2 years later, he aced the TOEFL. Build your own anti-app system. Monday. Transcribe song lyrics. Analyze metaphors in Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. Wednesday. Debate friends on Reddit's R&E Change My View. Friday. Write fanfiction merging Game of Thrones with your life. Make English a playground, not a prison. Body language? Your silent vocabulary. Communication is 55% body language, 38% tone, 7% words. A stiff, nice to meet you, with crossed arms, screams insecurity. Observe Obama's power pauses and Priyanka Chopra's expressive hands. Mirror them. Record video self-introductions. Note awkward gestures, e.g. touching your face, bum uncertainty. Practice. Power poses before interviews. TED Talk by Amy Cuddy. Maria, a Polish nurse, lost job offers until she practiced smiling while speaking. Not a fake grin, a Duchenne smile, eyes crinkle, cheeks lift. She landed a Toronto hospital job by radiating calm competence. The bilingual brain's secret weapon, creativity. Studies show bilinguals solve puzzles 30% faster. Why? Switching languages builds cognitive flexibility. Take designer Carlos in Mexico City. His eureka moment for a best-selling chair came while struggling to translate floating to English. He sketched legs resembling inverted commas, open quotation mark, close quotation mark. Boost creativity through code-switching poetry. Write a stanza. Blending languages. Metaphor challenges. Describe love like Shakespeare, then like a rapper. Lateral thinking games. How would you sell ice to an Eskimo? Pitch me in English. Your language struggles are literally making you smarter. English and emotional intelligence. I'm fine in English has 12 nuances. Mastering tone teaches empathy. Sophie, a Parisian engineer, kept offending Korean colleagues until she studied pragmatics. Indirect requests. Would you mind? Versus do this. Downtowners. Perhaps we could, instead of you're wrong. Strategic silence. She now leads multicultural teams. Tools like Grammarly's tone detector and analyzing Jane Austen dialogue sharpened her finesse. The forbidden link. English and spirituality. Ancient mantras meet modern affirmations. Repeating I am enough. In English, rewires limiting beliefs. Yoga teacher Deepak in Rishikesh chants. I release fear during sun salutations. Abundance flows. While journaling, I attract opportunities during meditation. His international retreats sold out after he described poses in poetic English. Warrior 2, roots in earth, gaze to horizon. Language isn't just communication, it's manifestation. Legacy. When your English outlives you. In 2070, your great-grandchildren will find your vlogs. What will they hear? A timid voice mumbling verbs, or a visionary narrating their journey? Here's how I turned I can't into I will. Start an English legacy journal. Daily entries about dreams and lessons. Letters to future generations. Dear Maya, never let accents define you. Record family stories in English. Your niece might transcribe them into a novel. You're not just learning a language, you're etching your voice into eternity. This isn't goodbye, it's your before snapshot. A year from now, you'll replay this moment and whisper, that's when everything changed. Hit subscribe, smash the bell, and join our next level Odyssey squad. Your future self is already proud. Now go, speak, stumble, soar. The world's waiting.